Top 2 ultra-rare Susan B. Anthony $1 coins from 1979. These are real coins with real value, and yes, people have found them in everyday change or old coin collections. So stick with me to the end, because knowing how to spot these coins might be the thing that helps you find your own treasure. Let's start with a little background. In 1979, the U.S. Mint released the Susan B. Anthony dollar. This was the first U.S. coin to feature a real woman, Susan B. Anthony, who was a leader in the fight for women's rights, especially voting rights. Before this, only Lady Liberty and mythological figures had appeared on coins. So this coin was very important. But even though it was historic, the public didn't like it much. Why? Because it was too close in size and color to the quarter. People got confused. They thought it was 25 cents instead of $1. Many businesses and vending machines didn't accept it either. Because of this, the coin didn't stay in use for long. Most people just tossed them in a drawer or forgot about them. That's exactly why today, some of these coins are very valuable, especially certain rare ones. Now let's talk about the first rare Susan B. Anthony dollar from 1979. This one was made in Philadelphia, which means it has a small P on the front of the coin, right near the date. This rare coin is called the 1979 P wide rim, also known as the near-date variety. Most coins from that year have what's called a narrow rim. That means there's a big space between the number 1 in the date and the edge of the coin. But with the rare version, the 1 is much closer to the rim. That's why it's called a wide rim or near date. This happened because the U.S. Mint was getting ready to change the design for the next year, and a few of the new dies, the tools used to make coins, were accidentally used in 1979. This small mistake made a big difference. Only a small number of these coins were made this way, so collectors now want them badly. In 1979, 2 different mint marks were used for the proof dollar. The first version is called Type 1. It has a mint mark that looks soft or kind of blurry, like a blob. The second version is called Type 2. It has a clear, sharp-looking S that you can see easily under a magnifying glass. This change happened because the mint used a new tool to make the letter S later in the year. But only a small number of coins were made with this new, clear S, which makes it rare and valuable today. So how much is the 1979 S Type 2 proof dollar worth? It depends on the condition. If your coin is in average proof condition, it could be worth $75 to $125. If it's better than average, it could be worth $300 to $500. But here's where it gets exciting. If your coin is in perfect condition, called PR70 Deep Cameo, it can be worth thousands. One of these sold for over $15,000 at auction. That's life-changing money from just one coin. And these coins are still out there. They could be in old proof sets in your family's attic or in a box of coins passed down from a relative. Now you might be wondering, how can I tell if I have one of these coins? It's easier than you think. For the 1979 P wide rim, all you need to do is look at the space between the number 1 and the edge of the coin. If it's really close, you might have the wide rim version. You can also look online for photos to compare what you have. For the 1979 S Type 2, you need to check the mint mark under a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe. If the S looks blurry or thick, it's probably the common Type 1. But if it looks clean and sharp, it could be the rare Type 2. Just be sure your coin is a proof coin, those have a shiny, mirror finish. If you think you have one of these coins, don't try to sell it right away. First, you should get it graded by a professional coin grading service. The 2 most trusted companies are PCGS and NGC. They will look at your coin, check the condition, and give it an official grade. That grade is what helps determine the value. A coin in MS65 condition is nice, but MS67 or PR70 is where the real money is. Grading might cost a little money up front, but it can turn your $500 coin into a $5,000 coin, so it's worth it if your coin is rare and in good shape. The best part of all this is that these coins are still out there. People find them all the time in old coin rolls, in boxes of change, or in forgotten coin sets. You don't have to be rich or a professional collector to find one. All you need is some knowledge and a little bit of luck. That's what makes coin collecting so fun. It's like a treasure hunt. And sometimes that treasure is worth way more than you expect. So before you toss that old coin aside, take a closer look. Check your change. Look through your coin jars, drawers, and any coin sets you have. Ask your family if they have any old coins you can look through. You might just find one of these rare Susan B. Anthony dollars and walk away with a few $1,000s. To wrap this up, let's remember the two coins you should be looking for. First, the 1979 P wide rim Susan B. Anthony dollar. Check the space between the date and the rim. If it's close, you could be in luck. Second, the 1979 S-type 2-proof dollar. Look for the sharp, clear S mint mark and a mirror-like surface. If you have one, especially in perfect condition, it could be worth thousands, even over $15,000. These aren't just coins, they are pieces of history. And they might just be the key to some unexpected cash. Whether you're a collector or just someone curious about your old coins, it's worth taking the time to check. Who knows? You might have a hidden fortune right under your nose. If this video helped you, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more rare coin facts. And let me know in the comments, do you have any Susan B. Anthony dollars at home? You might just have one of the rare ones. Thanks for watching, and good luck on your treasure hunt. People got confused. They thought it was 25 cents instead of $1. Many businesses and vending machines didn't accept it either. Because of this, the coin didn't stay in use for long. Most people just tossed them in a drawer or forgot about them. That's exactly why today, some of these coins are very valuable, especially certain rare ones. Now let's talk about the first rare Susan B. Anthony dollar from 1979. This one was made in Philadelphia, which means it has a small P on the front of the coin, right near the date. This rare coin is called the 1979 P wide rim, also known as the near-date variety. Most coins from that year have what's called a narrow rim. That means there's a big space between the number 1 in the date and the edge of the coin. But with the rare version, the 1 is much closer to the rim. That's why it's called a wide rim or near date.